Alright, let's go over how to create or use the shortcodes. So, and those are all demoed on that typography styles page on the live preview. So let's go ahead and create a page, and then we'll call this one shortcodes example. And basically, all the shortcodes are built into this editor right here, so you don't have to remember or memorize any of them. So, for instance, if you just hover over them and hold, you'll see add a divider, person, all of these examples. So let's just dive right in. Let's go over this first one, which is a button. If we click that, you get your button code, and go ahead and type in a link right here. So for instance, we wanted to change this to Google, type in the full URL right there. Then our text, let's type Google button. And then target, if you leave that blank if you don't really know where it's for, but if you wanted something to open in a new window, for example, you would type in the target right there, which is underscore blank for that. So if you want, leave it blank, leave it empty. It won't be a difference. It'll just reload the current page. So let's publish that. Let's view our page. And we have our Google button that goes to Google. So pretty easy for that shortcode. Same with the checklists and arrow lists. You can just click on them and they'll basically just surround it, and you can just add more items by pushing enter, typing in some text. Very simple. We just click update. Let's view that now. And it's the same thing for our arrow list as well. I'm going to go and add a space there and space these out a little bit better. So then we can jump into, I'll come back to the columns probably on another video, just depends on if I have enough time. Our slider code is really easy as well. You're basically going to want to, the beginning stuff is the slider options. So for instance, time, this is in milliseconds, so it'll, if autoplay is on, then it'll wait 4.5 seconds before going on to the next one. Then manual play, this is whether you want to turn autoplay on or off. Just type in one of these, true or false. Control thumbs, same thing as well. You can turn these on or off. And make sure that you do choose one. If you leave it true or false, it will break. And then you'll want to type in your image URL here, and if you want a caption, you can do so there. And then you can just keep adding more slides if you want. You just copy that and then paste that to get as many as you'd like or as few. It's all up to you. Just make sure that all the images are the same size. And in the documentation, I have an example of the live preview one that I used. So then we have our tabs. Let's go ahead and add that. This one's easy as well. Our title is right there, and then the content is within. And you can keep adding more tabs as well. Just keep adding those tabs in there. So let's go ahead and update that, and we'll just view the tabbed one right now. So we have our tab 1 title and content, and it's all working right there. So then let's move on to add a person. And this is really similar to the slider. You can just type in your name there, your image, and then your title. Very easy. And the image, just make sure it's the correct size. I have it written in the documentation. It's 120 pixels tall by 120 pixels wide for the add a person image. If you upload a bigger image, it'll resize itself down to that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use the live preview code and type in a name and title. Name goes here and title goes here. And then let's move on to the last one, which is divider. And it just adds a simple divider. So let's go ahead and update that, and we'll look at our add a person and then our divider that's at the bottom. So our add a person's right here, and then our divider below.